Watch.
I've spoken to him about it.
Oh, come on. It's all right. Oh.
If I repeat what he said, another 4
Dale's doing a
weeks.
bit of Sunday racing too today.
Oh, no, we got a punters club at work and we had a...
What is it? Dapto Dogs.
Must be on a Sunday.
Geelong? No, it's next door. Did you see the racetrack down here?
It'd be double.
Today?
Yeah. We'll get home for the last.
Oh, okay.
Start of the second term. Thomson 3-3-21. Geelong West 3-2-20.
Greg McLeod here will get us in the gate.
Umpire puts the ball in the air. Baden gets it down. Freeman had the ball robbed off him. O'Callaghan's there over the shoulder, said the umpire. Oh, gee, be careful, Freeman.
Yeah.
Took him down in the tackle as well, a bit late. But
I wasn't sure the first one was too high either.
So, O'Callaghan now goes wide, looking for Milnes. Goes up, punched away by Tresize. Front and centre, Egan was good to wall by hand. Needs to get around. Oh, dangerous. Just threw the ball out in the end. Jacker comes through. He took him on. That's punched. Absolutely. He took 3 on and was always going to get, and Justin White's done his shoulder too. He's got up very proppy.
A bit tender.
Yeah, as he gets up. Jacker will have to stand the mark. Milnes hasn't got it because it was wide. He can't do anything because his right hand,
he can't
his
lift
right
his
arm, he can't lift it. He just gives it away to O'Callaghan and he's off the ground, I reckon. And Fiddy down the field. Jacker.
Come on, Sammy, you're better than that, mate.
Ran into O'Callaghan after he got rid of the footy.
There's no need for that.
Is that what you call a stinger?
That's a stinger, I hope. For
Well,
him.
I hope
It's
that is a stinger. Because anything worse and you won't see him again. So hopefully it's a
stinger. He's trying
stinger.
to lift the arm up now, so it might have just been the stinger when he got. Yeah, as he walks off the ground, Justin White. So Braden Mitchell has the footy down the ground, free kick.
We'll go to the great man to call this, you reckon? What do you reckon?
Oh, Alex, come on.
Do
it, Alex.
Partying.
Well, it's been many years since a Geelong West player's kicked 50. He's gone for his 51st and he has sprayed it.
Out of bounds on
Braden Mitchell, you star.
Out of bounds on the full.
See, I'll put the moz on him.
Oh, let's go to the races, Smitty. I've had enough. I've had enough.
That was a shocker.
That was a shocker.
And so was the kick.
You guys knew he was going to do that. That's why you gave it to me.
So waiting for the footy to come back. What's wrong?
Oh, gee.
Where's the footy gone?
That'll be something.
Where's the footy?
You'd think after 21 years we'd get a net over that fence.
Nah, we like jumping the fence into the school to get the footy. It's fun. I reckon there's been a few Sharons plucked out of that school too. I reckon Monday morning when they get to PE, I reckon they go, oh, look at you, Sharon. This is fantastic. Where did that come from? Compliments of the GDFL.
Another prize for the school raffle.
Yeah, that's right. They wonder why the first, second and third prizes are all Sharon.
All Sharon footies. Nearly brand new.
Yeah, that's right.
Just going back to that last clash, O'Callaghan and Sam Jacker actually work together in the same staff room, so there might be a bit of a friendly fire at the Northern Bay staff room tomorrow.
So Hodgson's got the free kick for Thomson once the footy comes back, and he goes towards halfback. Oh,
Now, that's pushed him right in the back.
Jacker got
Please pay that umpire.
He has.
Great
Jacker
job.
Got pushed out of the contest well and truly early. So he will take it at half back. Oh, just goes short with the kick.
They're not confident, are they?
No, they're not. Tunbridge takes the mark. Up the line, Wiseman. Priest in front. Off hands, Owen at the back. And off his hands and out of bounds for a throw in. Centre wing. So 3 minutes played, but not much action in the first 3 minutes. We've had a lost footy and not much else. 3-3-21 Thomson, West 3-2-20.
So ball on centre wing to be thrown back in. Jervy's doing the ruck work. Baden just sits off there at the back of him. Reaches down, but Jervy's got the ball down, went back to the front of the contest, picked up McKay, handballs over the top, only as far as Freeman, I think it was, got the handball away. Coming through was Jacker, hasn't picked the ball up yet. Now coming the other way was Dwyer, was it? Yes, and he's taken possession of the ball and then quickly taken by 2 Thomson players. There will be a ball up to take place. Similar position to where that last ball or throw-in was from. And again, Jervy's doing some ruck work down there. Baden this time stayed on his feet. The handball now comes out. And there's a push in the back decision going Reece Holwell's way. So Holwell now with the ball. Goes short. They seem to go that way all the time at the moment, Thomson. They're being pushed to the boundary line, so West may be doing a good job in covering them off. Down towards Davis. Had a fair bit of that, but...
I don't think enough of it, really.
No, I don't think he did either, Grubby.
I think he got it controlled a bit better than that.
So Davis now from centre wing. Goes into the half-forward line. Wiseman, a little bit of body, does nicely. Plays on now. Target is Stacey, and also the coming through there. Ball is kicked away. Goes towards McLeish. McLeish across the ground. Mark is taken out there, so they steady things down. Freeman quickly. Boot to ball. Kick was poor. Mark wasn't taken.
In the back.
Picked up. Dwyer now runs the ball and goes towards a half-back line. Mark is not taken out there once again as Galloway picks the ball up. Put himself under a bit of pressure. Ooh, did he get the handball away?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's fair.
Free kick to the Thomson side. Picked up by Egan. Goes back towards Matheson in front. Good ball from behind. Picked up Karkeek. Got the handball away. Went to Lima. Lima on the boundary. Kicks short. And the mark has been taken out there. Far side of the ground. Again, not too sure there. Galloway again, is it?
Yeah, it might be.
Could be.
Yep.
Can't see a number or a name.
I don't think they wear their names.
No, that's it. Nathan Galloway kicks the ball down the bound line. Picked up there. The mark taken by Tresize. Look back in size. And he's got Freeman. He picks it up, gets through, tries to dart away, takes a bounce. Handball goes outside the Baden with a little chip kick. Got the distance, went to Stacey. That wasn't a handball. Gave it to Wiseman, though. Wiseman goes forward. Davis
That's better.
Hands. And he comes up and takes the mark.
They've had a bit of trouble going into their forward line, but they're no trouble when Wiseman gets the footy.
So Davis with an opportunity now to kick the first score of the second quarter. And it's now nearly 6 minutes old. So Davis now 25 to 30 out. He's on a 45-degree angle, far side of the ground. Kicking back into a little bit of a breeze, I would think. Kicks a goal. It's coming away, fading away from goal. Won't even score. Tap back towards the goal square. He's picked up there in the goal square. Karkeek looks towards this side of the ground. Has Gans by himself. He runs back, takes the mark. Decides to slow things down.
Is he allowed to do that?
Dwyer was short, but he's opted to go for the longer option. Out the back, Maguire gets the ball down. O'Callaghan tries to trap it. He does so now. Looks to give the handball away. Needs to. Picked up there. Hodgson got the handball back inside to Howell. Howell goes to Tunbridge. Tunbridge goes inside to McLeish. McLeish puts boot to ball. Goes back inside. Forward 50 coming up. Matheson couldn't pick the ball up. Jervis did. Got the handball out. Went back to Dwyer. Had a little bit of a time to have a look and go forward. Geez, a 2-on-1.
Whoa!
You Sammy Jacker
I
there.
actually think Tony took the
that's
mark,
holding
did
the
he?
ball.
I thought he took the mark.
No,
Nobody touched it in front, did they?
he dropped it, didn't he?
No, he took the mark.
Who did?
Toner. He was behind all of them. Baden went up early and went over the back of the pack, and Toner took the mark.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
How the ball get in the ground?
Watch that on the video tonight.
Well, we will.
Because then he got tackled.
He got tackled and it came out. Yeah.
Yeah, so Denham now comes in. He goes back towards the half-forward line, but coming up, Lowry, and he's taken the mark for the Geelong West Giants. Goes wide, short kick. Dane, not a good kick. Gans picked the ball up nicely, went to McKay. McKay looks back inside. Good kick inside. Curtis Young comes up, takes the mark. So Young now has the ball. He's going to go across the ground to Lima. Frees him up. He's going to take him on. Continues to run. Kicks low and flat into the forward line. Was a great looking kick. It's nearly scored, actually. It's in the goal square, but Tunbridge picks the ball up, goes to Denham. Denham's looks. He goes back towards the centre half back position. Quick was good.
That had to be good.
And was grabbed. Went to Egan. Egan continues to go further afield. Has Banfield now. Banfield on the left boot. Goes back towards centre wing. Wiseman in front. Boylish ball from behind. Support comes. Lima picks the ball up. Got the handball back outside. And again, Geelong West, they go back into the forward line. Gant can't take the mark. Ball is spoiled by Tresize. Runs over the boundary line. So as we tick over 8 minutes, second quarter, it is Thomson on 3-3. Geelong West 3-2.
See, it was a funny old kick from Lima. It did bounce and bounce, but it bounced to 3 Thomson players. I think he could have done a bit better.
Throw in Baden and Milnes. Baden gets it down, rode by McKay, handballs it, close to the boundary line. Hodgson couldn't take it with him. Comes back, is it still in play? It is. Howell runs away, can get it to Freeman, who's free. The back end of the centre square, takes 2 bounces, draws a play, threw it over the top to Gardner. Doesn't sit for him to start with, doesn't sit for him to end with either. Kick off the ground by Jervis, went backwards 25 metres. Umpire says a hold. Freeman has to come back over the mark.
He's got to come back over the mark, yeah.
Tell you what, the captain of the West Giants is not ingratiating himself to the umpires, is he?
He's giving some free kicks away at 50. He's doing a bit of arguing. He's got to get behind and make sure they get behind him and just play football because he's, I don't know, as a captain, you can't do that.
Freeman gives it away by hand to Egan. He goes across half forward with the kick looking for Banfield. It was a good kick too. Took the mark over the back of Galloway. So left half forward. Got Davis long, got Fenevesi, he's got Stacey. He goes towards the pocket, the lead on from Matheson. He picks it up and then he dropped it. The umpire said play on. Ball spills free. Holwell going to get wrapped up. He loses the football on the tackle as well. The umpire says play on, and it comes out the back to Spokes. He threw the ball over the top nearly to himself in the end, but boundary line will win, and we'll have a throw in.
He's better than that. I tell you what, contrary to popular belief, umpires are human, and I shouldn't have said it that way, but if you continue to do that, the tiggy-touched ones will go against you, the 50-50s.
Boundary throw
Human
in.
nature.
Getting it down, Solly. Free kick for a hold, I think, to West there. Running through the tackle was Lima, Michael, and he goes with a right foot kick, spears it out wide, missed the target though. Lucky though, the Giants have got extra players. Galloway was one of them, ran past. He goes long towards half forward. Dye runs back with the footy. Jack is there as well. He puts the tackle on, and they both see the ball over the boundary line for a throw in. Played 10 minutes in this second term. No addition to the quarter time score. Thomson 3-3-21. The Giants 3-2-20.
Grab the first, every time we've seen Fenavesi play, he's always seemed to be on ball. He seems to be spending a lot of time on the forward line today for some reason.
He did that last time we seen him because he was injured. Do you think he still might be a little bit?
Well, he can't be 100% because he needs to spend more time up the ground. Ball back from the contest, picked up in the boundary line. Again, it's not coming out. Tackle has been laid. The umpire, with no prior opportunity, will come in and take possession of the ball.
I thought the first time we saw him when he got the votes, I thought he was more coming off a half-back flank and on the ball. He might be not 100%.
Anyway, Wiseman does the ruck work, taps it down. Again, the ball runs back towards the boundary line. Again, the tackle has been laid, and without prior opportunity, umpire will come back and restart play with a ball up. This time a little bit closer to the scoreboard here at St Albans. Ball tapped down, again, picked up, cleared away. Ritchie on left boot, goes back inside 50, going back, the mark is not taken. I'll tell you what, it's pretty good work there from Mitchell. He chips the ball along the line, and the mark has been taken out by Dye. It's called play on. It's Mitchell that comes back and tries to get it again. It was O'Callaghan that actually got the ball forward. Was it a touch off the boot, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Didn't look like it.
It was an early call by the umpire anyway, but the ball is over the boundary line now, 20 metres around from the behind post, and an opportunity for the Geelong West side. And as we tick 12 minutes into this quarter, still both sides yet to register any score in this second quarter. Ball went out towards Sammy Jacker. He picked the ball up and put it down again pretty quickly. Ends up in the hands there of Banfield. Comes back inside. Made Holwell stretch. Couldn't pick the ball up. Priest does. Gets the handball away. Goes back towards Young. Young gives it towards Jervis. Jervis looks up. Goes short over the top of his teammate and Dye. Mark has been taken down there. And I think it's Banfield that's taken the mark. Or Egan.
Egan, I think.
Yeah, Egan goes short this time, and short. Oh, that's dangerous.
That's too dangerous.
It was dangerous. It's going to work out okay. Ends up in the hands of Hutchison. He goes back across the goal, and that was okay because it's got the required effect. And Maguire has taken the mark.
That fellow with a young fella with a funny hair, he wasn't far away from that.
Chipping the ball around there. They're not getting the ball out of the defensive zone, but now they do so. Gets the ball towards the half-back line. Mark not taken again. Picked up. Banfield picked the ball up, put it down at the same place, and it's going to be a free.
That's 50.
Oh, he's very lucky.
Well, it was actually returned on the full.
Yeah, it did hit him pretty hard.
At pace.
So Priest goes long, back towards the goal square, goes across, and that is the first score
God,
of
that's
the
a bad kick, that.
second quarter. It is a minor score, and Geelong West now level things up at 3 goals, 3 apiece. 30 minutes gone, second quarter.
Well, I'm not quite sure if I agree with you, Smithy. I don't think this game at the moment is any better than last Sunday.
Well, first quarter was sensational, I thought.
Not this one.
Hodgson's kick in, short, finds Hutchinson. Dye stands the mark. Only about 30 out from the Giants' goal. Plays on, wants to go straight down the middle. Goes there looking for Spokes. He's got a couple on him. Leaves one of them, Michael. Takes the mark. He can go wide if he sees it. Gardner covers off Paddy Dwyer now, so he probably just torp it, Lima. From the middle, he goes to the pocket. Long kick. Over the head of a couple. Mitchell was there, had to sit and wait for it. Denham came at him. And it's off hands and out of bounds for a throw in.
Don't you put it where the ball's going to be dangerous?
Yeah, you would have thought so. You know what? It's a simple game, supposed to be played by simple people, this. Don't make it harder than it needs to be.
And there's pretty simple commentators around too.
Well, there's a lot of us around that are simple. Don't worry about that. Boundary throw in. Baden from behind gets it down. Thomson try and drag it out. Hutchinson gets it at half-back, kicks it around the corner. Might be okay. Matheson had it and then lost it. Jervis over the top of it, wrapped up. No prior. The umpire says, come in and ball it up.
No, good decision.
This could be a 23-minute quarter.
It could be. Ready yourself, boys, for your half-time.
Get my knees going.
Ball up. Jervis gets it down. Side of the pack now. McLeish falls over the crucial stage. Did he have prior? The umpire lets it go. He'll come in and do a bit more work. Close to the boundary line this time, in between wing and half forward on the outer side. Jervis and Baden go up. Neither get a tap down. Comes out the back. And the Giants get it away. McKay, left foot kick inside 50. Egan doesn't sit for him. Dye comes across, doesn't sit for him either. Now he gets it though. He handballs it out in front of himself. Hodgson though gets there first. Gardner as well. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. Comes back the other way. Egan, he gets rid into the ground. The umpire says play on. It's gone to the opposite side, half forward flank now. Toner, the big fella. He loses the football in the tackle. Ball still in dispute. And the umpire will have to come in and do a bit more work. And Grubby's had enough on another Sunday. That's it. The headphones are off. He's had enough of this one. Left half forward, Giants into attack.
I think he's asking, where's Werribee?
Ball comes out. Close to the boundary line. Scramble of the footy. Holwell, left foot kick. Gains 30 metres. Dye comes up. Falls to Davis. His handball over the top. Spokes off a step. Might be okay for Wall. Runs at the flight of the footy. Oh, good play by Lima Michael to get back there and see it over the line on centre wing for a boundary throw in. All square here. 3-3-21 Thomson. The Giants the same. We've been playing 16 second term.
Yes, they haven't endeared themselves to us in this second quarter. It's been a tight tussle out there with both sides prepared just to keep the ball, not doing too much. Someone's going to have to take the game on sooner or later. Ball thrown back in by the umpire. McKay, he tries to do something about it, picks it up, couldn't get rid of it. The umpire says he had prior opportunity, so free kick goes to Gardner. Gardner looks back inside, short kick. Mark will be taken out there. Stacey has the ball. So again, this is where they seem to struggle. They go inside and it's set the ball up. It was lucky Hutchison had it. Hell was there to support. Over the top to Banfield now. So he has time to steady and go into their forward line. That's a nice looking kick, and Fenavesi couldn't take the mark. Lima goes back, taps it out wide, so it was good work. Went to Owen. He picks the ball up, got the handball away. Heard the umpire's whistle, but it wasn't the umpire's whistle. Must have heard something I didn't hear. Picked up there, ball comes out now. Stacey on hands and knees, gets the handball away. Ends up in the hands of Freeman. Where's he going? He's just going to take him on. A little bit of dash, loses the ball, comes out, goes towards Carkeet, picked up by Wall, steps around, looks back, goes towards the full forward position, ball over the top. And again, McLeish is there. Lima's done nicely so far. Matheson tries in support, but they fall over each other, and Priest picks the ball up, clears it away towards McKay. Runners back inside, hasn't used him yet. Looks up, good spoil there from Davis. Ball runs over the boundary line, thank God for that, and it's going to be a throw in on the half forward line. So just outside their forward 50. Thompson's this time they're attacking into the ground. Ruck contest. Baden, ball, Mo Ruckman gets it, picked up Priest, goes out the back door, Ritchie on the left boot, goes round the boundary line, coming up, Mitchell couldn't pick it up cleanly, Jacker is there, got the handball away, goes to Gardner puts boot to ball, goes towards Holwell, ball, solid, can't take the mark, Holwell gets the handball away, Banfield goes inside, and he put his teammate under pressure, but Solly can go back and collect it, he can't get there in time, so they continue to run with the ball. McLeish picks it up, he's tackled, brought down, picked up, Fenavesi got the handball away, only as far as Priest goes back outside 50, Gardner is there and he will take the mark. So Gardner now looks back inside. Kick has to be good. Will it be? And it is, because Freeman comes up and takes the mark. Further afield they go. Wide. Hutchison can't take the mark, so the ball runs free. Galloway goes after him. He gets around that player now. Hutchison long back towards the forward line. Ball at the back. Solly picked it up. Didn't he had hold of it? Goes to Holwell. Goes to Wiseman. Steps off the left boot. Goes straight up and down. So we'll go back and try and win possession again at the top of the goal square. Picked up by Milne. He's tackled, brought to ground. Umpire says, give it to me. So 18 minutes gone in this second quarter. And it is 3 goals, 3 apiece. Umpire just playing his part in the game.
Just ball it up.
Thinks he's Razor Ray. Ball up, 10 out from the Thomson goal. Jervis takes down the...
That's against Jervis.
Why?
No. Well, the umpire just pointed to the northern end for a second.
What's he doing?
Just well, because Wiseman
ball it
didn't
up and run away.
Why? Because Wiseman didn't jump at the ball, he scored it back again.
I don't know. Anyway, Jervis gets it down again, and the goal is touched. No, in fact, it's off the line by McLeish. So one behind. They take the lead. Ring the siren. 3-4-22. Thomson Giants 3-3-21, 19.5 played. Quick kick in. Owen goes to the pocket. Lowry takes the mark out of side. Goes to half back with the kick around the boundary line. Jack a good thump away from behind. And we'll have a boundary throw in 60 around from the Thomson goal.
Thomson will be happy with this quarter of footy so far.
Well, they will, but I tell you what,
not.
they're still playing the worst brand of footy I've seen them play all year. This is not a second side playing. This is fifth and fifth. They've got to play better than that.
Boundary throw in. Jervis, Baden. Jervis gets it down. Handball came out. Was chopped off. Stacey got it. Torpedo punt to the top of the square. Fenavesi comes out. Can't quite take the mark. Ball still in dispute. 30 out from the Thomson goal. Wall got it back quickly. McLeish off a step. This time
Missed it.
Again. And through for one behind. 3-5. 23 Thomson. Giants 3-3-21. 20.5 played second term. Kick in quickly. Lowry goes to the outer side. And it's okay. Blair takes the mark. Haven't spotted him much in the second term. Called to play on now. Oh, he runs very close to the man on the mark and goes along to centre wing. No mark taken. Off the back of the pack. Richie wrapped up. Ball spills free. Umpire says play on. Comes out to the side. And the handball from Stacey. Got it away. Hodgson around the corner. Freeman around the corner to Wiseman. Was good kick. Got Matheson by himself. He goes in that direction. Fenavesi comes out. And good mark.
That's better.
In front of Lima.
Oh, he's not right. Look at him. He's not right. I spoke to him after the Inverleigh game on the way out, and he was hobbling like an old chook.
You can see it's...
yeah, he's in trouble.
Ankle.
He's not going to make the distance.
Maguire goes inside to Davis, and that's poor checking by the Giants. Paul Davis comes across.
I don't think he'll see the game out. I think he's gone.
Done the calf, I reckon. Calf or Achilles, is it? What's that strapping for?
Don't know, but he's not right. We mightn't see him again today.
So Paul Davis has the footy, kicking from 30 out, 45-degree angle. We've got a good side of it here. Comes in. Southern end of the ground, and it looks pretty good off the boot.
Gee, that's a
does
good
not
kick.
move, so Paul Davis puts his first on the board. And the fourth for Thomson, 4-5-29. They lead Geelong West 3-3-21. Commonafine Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 22 minutes played.
Look, that's a typical full forward. There's days when you don't get a lot of the footy. Whether it be the bloke beating you, who's on you, whether they're crowding back on you and crowding the back line, which there's days you don't get the footy. So when you do, you've got to make it pay. And that was a beautiful kick. And he only has to do that 3 or 4 times. And if he finishes with 3 or 4 goals, it could win the game from him.
So Troy Vanavesi just stopped right in front of us for those not at the ground and holding on to his left knee. So bit of concern there. We'll find out at halftime.
That may have been the same problem a couple of weeks ago.
So ball back in the middle. This time Jervis gets the ball down, runs it Geelong West way. O'Callaghan went after the ball, has some players outside, went back in towards Jervis, was dangerous. Coming through was Banfield, doesn't take collection of the ball. Baden did, good tackle. And that was O'Callaghan once again. So he's been good for West.
He has, but I didn't see much prior.
Yeah, no, ball goes out wide and the marker's taken out there. I think it's Curtis Young on the left boot, goes quickly back into towards the goal forward line, and the mark was taken there. Well done, Maguire. Maguire steady things up, goes wide, out towards Egan. Stacey sits at centre half back, just asking for the ball to come in that direction. He goes wider though, and the mark there will be taken out there by Denham. So just a little bit of control now from Thomson. Got themselves their noses in front, working against that little bit of a breeze. And it goes now towards centre wing. Wiseman's up. Lima's with him. Wiseman. Oh, he's going to claim that mark.
Well, I thought it was.
He did nicely. Went back into the middle of the ground. Kick out a bit too much on it. The mark has been taken out there, and I think it's Blair. Got the handball away to Carkeek to try to keep things moving. Handball wasn't good. It's got McKay in a bit of trouble, I think. I know it was Galloway. He got the handball away. Went to Dwyer. He just needs to pick things up. He's got runners outside. Picks the ball up now. Steadies himself. Looks back inside. That was okay. Mark taken there by Curtis Young. So Young on his left boot goes wider. The options out there are plenty. He's got Lima. He goes out further. A little short kick towards the forward line of McKay. He's in space by himself and will take the mark in the forward pocket and go back and try and close the margin down. So Tom McKay. From about 35 to 40 out. Kicks at goal. Looks okay off the boot. The umpire does the same thing there. Just stands, looks straight back over his head. He gets his first, and West now have their fourth. So it is 4-3 Geelong West. Thomson are 4-5, and 25 minutes ticks by in the second quarter. Commonafine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
I don't know. Are they being a bit lazy, Thomson, at times? Like a bad handball by West in the centre and a couple of great tackles. They look like they're in it. He gets the ball wide. There's no one there. They're not running to the spots that they have to run. And maybe they might be sitting back thinking, well, we can beat Belpost Hill next week. Well, guess what, boys? You have to beat West today to do that. And at the moment, the game's still on.
Back to the middle. Jervis and Baden. Baden gets it down. Jervis gets a second tap to it. Holwell comes across. Can't pick it up. Young pushed him off the footy. Little ball underneath. Back towards Young in the end. He got the handball free onto centre wing. The Giants just pushing it forward. In the end, they get it there. And they go inside 50. Denham, great punch away. Goes to the front. He had to follow it up again. And he got a good tackle on as well. The umpire said play on. Thomson come with the numbers. Can they pick the footy up, though? That's the thing. Ball still in dispute. Oh, they come across, then they dropped it. The umpire said play on. The Giants work it now. McKay just holds the footy up. Nice in the end. Gets it away quickly. And they kick a goal. Hit the post.
No.
Milnes
it was. So, another behind. 4-4-28 the Giants. Thomson 4-5-29. 25 and a half played. Short little kick in from Stacey came to Hodgson in the back pocket. He chips the ball over the top to Denham. So, Alex Denham now is holding the footy up. Goes to the outer side. Kicks it as far as he can. Looking for Baden. Over the back, Jervis. Baden nearly had enough of it. The umpire said play on. Ball cross half forward for the Giants. They lose the ball in the tackle. And Dwyer, right foot kick has missed. And through for another behind. So they square things up here. 4-5-29 the Giants. Thomson 4-5-29. 26 played. Second term.
So the ball with Hodgson at the fullback position again, short up the middle of the ground. Stacey was dangerous.
They got one high.
A little bit lucky there. McKay just had to be a little bit softer at the contest. He might have got the ball out of the cans of Stacey.
Or a bit lower, and it was,
Yeah. So Stacey gives the ball, goes back to Hodgson now, and he goes wider and longer, out looking for Maguire. Ball
kicked it out
too much
the
carrying
full,
on it. I think it has. Free kick going Geelong West way. So from out the far side of the ground, the ball will be in between the centre wing and the half-forward line. Kicks the ball back towards where it's dangerous. Ball spoiled from behind. Jacker had it, was taken without the ball. Handball ends up in the hands of Stacey, who gets the handball further afield. He's got Freeman out by himself. He turns and runs. He carries. They get it to Wiseman. Wiseman is going to go long now. I'm not too sure he was kicking it too because Lima was best suited.
No.
Boy, they went to ground. He's got support there. Lowry, Matheson tried to work him with the ball. Lowry picked it up and went back out to the far side of the ground. Numbers with Thomson. Wall picks it up. He is tackled, brought down, got the handball away. Support Spokes. He went one way, then back on the left, kicked into the half-forward line. Ball bounces, picked up. Handball given by Priest. And they continue to work the ball. Thomson have got some numbers around it again. Again, Dwyer put his head down, worked it out. Again, they win possession back through Wiseman. He goes long into the forward line. Matheson comes up. Lima does nicely. Just crossed his path. And the ball runs over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. 25 around from behind post. Scores 29 apiece. And 28 minutes gone in this second quarter.
Gee, footballers have changed. That bloke that walked past there, he had a haircut like me sister.
The grubby hair of school. Wiseman out the back. Yeah. Takes it out the back.
It's a kamikaze call there.
There, goes short, kick, back
that's
to
not
Wiseman,
50.
couldn't take possession of the ball. Picked up there, Jervis feeds the ball out, and that's O'Callaghan did nicely as the siren sounds to end the first
Thank
half
God.
here at Gordon Tafe Oval, and it is 4-5 apiece. Goal kickers at this stage are Freeman, Davis, Stacey and Matheson for the Thomson side. Geelong West, it is Mitchell, Young, O'Callaghan and McKay.
All square at half-time in the first semi-final. 4-5-29 apiece, Thomson and Geelong West. We'll take a break, back with the second half after this on 94.7 The Pulse.
Across